And the city of Toronto is still excited. I at least hope that they are. That their Toronto Maple Leafs made it to the Eastern Conference Finals, tried to rally back against an amazing, tough Pittsburgh Penguins in 6 games, going down 3-0 in the series, and eventually losing in Game 6 in overtime. That was a heartbreaker, especially being in Toronto. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's Sin City here with NHL 16, be a GM with the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, we ended up finishing up the playoffs again. Toronto coming up short, just playing against extraordinarily tough teams. Whereas the year 3, we went up against the eventual Stanley Cup champions, the Tampa Bay Lightning. And then this year, went up against the eventual Stanley Cup champions, Pittsburgh Penguins, ousting the LA Kings in 5 games. So there's a trend going on here. Every team that seems to be beating Toronto in the playoffs are eventually winning the Stanley Cup. That's telling me that Toronto is the team to beat when you're in the playoffs, making the semifinals at least 2 years in a row, but this year making the conference finals. Ovechkin, you know what? He did extraordinary for me. I couldn't ask any more from my top players. Like, let's take a look here, especially my rookies. I have a team full of rookies, but look at that. 14 goals, 5 assists, 19 points. He pretty much showed up every game when I needed him to, getting more than doubling the second place, who was my 22-year-old sniper Korestelev. Like, my rookies really showed up this year, and I'm really happy about that. So altogether, it was an incredible playoff run. Going Game 7 against Montreal, Game 7 against Tampa Bay, and being beaten 6 games by the Pittsburgh Penguins. You know, like I keep saying, I think the future is bright here in Toronto. Everybody was stepping up, especially Jake Bean, my rookie defenseman, playing alongside Erik Karlsson. It was suggested to me that Jake Bean stay on the top line with Karlsson and put Jake Gardiner on the second line. So you know what? That's exactly what I'm going to do then. We're going to try that out. He's a medium elite offensive defenseman. The top line has to be firing on all cylinders. They have to keep it going. So maybe next year will be a lot better. The one thing that I am really not happy about, though, is my goaltending situation. I think Vasilevsky is an extraordinary goaltender, and I think he could be so much better. But at 24 years old, low starter potential, I think that his stats, I want him to grow into an elite goalie at least. But I don't think Vasilevsky is going to be the one for me this year. Don't get me wrong; he did outstanding with Craig Anderson. Craig Anderson showing up with extraordinary backup numbers. I'm hoping to sign him again for one more year and give him a try. But I think what's missing on this Toronto Maple Leafs squad is that outstanding goaltender, and I don't know who to get for that. So let's just sim all the way to the draft. And we're just going to see if we can get that over with so we can get to the free agency and see exactly what's available. Now, I gave up a lot of my first-round draft picks just to acquire Alex Ovechkin, so I'm not going to get a lot of players today, nor do I care about getting any draft picks. But before we go, I'm just going to go for trade and improve. I'm going to update my trading block. I'm going to see who exactly I can get rid of. I want Craig Anderson. He is not going to be on there. Raditz. Raditz. He's not going to be. I could use him probably, but let's just see if we can get somebody on the trading block, somebody that we can get rid of that somebody might want. Let me take a look here. All these players, I guess Adina, an elite center, still in the minors, way down there in the minors. Like, I don't know who I would pick for, but let's just take a look here. I'm gonna go through overall, because maybe there is somebody that we just don't need anymore that we can just get rid of. Perhaps get a good trading asset like Jake Gardiner. His stats were not incredible, I believe, last year. 1 goal, 4 assists. Or is that's probably the playoffs. Let's take a look here. Okay, so the season right there. 79 games played, and he only got 23 points. And he was on the top line with Karlsson for more than half the year. So there's something wrong back there, too. That's why Jake Bean has taken his spot. So that is one defenseman that I wouldn't mind getting rid of. If somebody wants him, something good I'll take something better. Let's just check out who else I can put on there. I'm getting sick of this. Come on, there we go. All right. So I think that may be it. I'll try for getting rid of my first round draft pick next year. I don't mind receiving offers for that. But maybe Booth. I don't know if I signed him for 1 year or 2 years, but okay, looks like he's not even here. So maybe his contract expired, or maybe I just didn't see him. There's Booth. I'm not sure how much is left on him, but I signed him in the offseason, and I'm starting to regret that decision. 2 million, 1 year remaining. That maybe now, or okay, you know what? We'll put him on anyways. If he, yeah, let's just put him on. I really don't care what I want. Somebody just give me something good, and we'll see what happens. Craig Anderson should never been on the trading block. I gotta check that out more often. But everyone else is gonna be a little upset. Yeah. Sorry, Gardner. You can be a better teammate somewhere else. I don't really need you. My youngins are coming up, and you know what? They're important first. All right, we're gonna get ready to start the draft. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. Year 4 draft. Let's do this thing. Okay, so sorry, just muting that. That was my iPad going off. All right, so it doesn't look like we're gonna get our first draft pick, which I'm completely fine with. So let's just go to our user pick. Somebody wants to trade me. They can trade me whatever they want. Let's just see how far we are. Definitely in the second round. Oh, geez, round 3. Okay, so I gave up my first 2 draft picks for, I'm assuming for Ovechkin. So let's take a look here. Okay, so I don't know exactly what I need. I don't really know. So let me just take a quick look at who is projected to go in the 3rd round now. Whoops, wrong one. So let's try that. Undrafted. And these are the players that I scouted. Walsh. So you got some decent players here, but they're all AHL projected. Wow, these are incredible numbers for a defenseman. You know what? I can never be too short on defensemen, so I'm going to Walsh. How old is he? 20? 20 years old. The younger, the better. I don't have defensive defensemen. Well, like I said, this is a draft that I don't really care what I get. So you know what? We're just gonna go for the top players that are projected to go in certain rounds. So top 6 defensemen, medium potential. You know what? Oh, okay, I'm good with that. So let's just go to sim to user pick. We'll just keep going that way. See if I can get an enforcer. Get a John Scott type player. Let's take a look here. All right, so a 7th round sniper. No. We don't need that. Undrafted. Okay, so 4th round. 2-way defender, Nesbitt. Okay, let's take a look here. Another sniper, a defensive defenseman, Getzlaf. You know what? I like to go for these unknown type of players, but I want to try to get at least one of everything. So I got a offensive defenseman. Let's go for a defensive defenseman. We got there Getzlaf. 20 years old, AHL, 7th, 6'3", 234 pounds. We got ourselves a big boy here. Let's go for Getzlaf. The bigger the better. What is he? 7th D-man, defensive defenseman. You know what? I'll take it. All right, so sim options. Let's just keep going. Sim to user pick. There we go. Round 5. All right, let's make another pick. So I pick up 2 defensemen, an offensive and a defensive. Let's see what kind of players we can get now. I'm looking for that enforcer type. I don't know where I can find those. Okay, let's take a look here. Holmes. What is he? He's a 2-way forward. So many 2-way forwards. Okay, what about these power forwards? Brule. See what he's all about. 20. Not bad. 5'10", 179 pounds. Not much of a power forward, but let's go for one of these 2 guys. There's at least some league interest in these 2. So we got a 19-year-old 2-way forward. All right, seems good. And then we have a 20-year-old 2-way forward. Tanner Sideaway. You know what? Let's go with this guy. Make pick. Okay, so a bottom 6 2-way forward, which is expected. But none of them are AHL types, so I'm happy with that. Sim to user pick. Probably go in the 6th round, because I know I still have those draft picks. Make a pick. Let's take a look here. Cardone. Player info, sort. Let's go here. 6th round, this Kaiser fella. That's a goalie. I think I have enough goalies. But, yeah, I definitely have enough goalies. I definitely don't need another goalie. We can try for a sniper. And we'll see how that goes. Let's go for sniper. Look at him. 20 years old, AHL bottom 6. I have scouted him. Okay, so he's got decent stats for sniper. So we'll go with this Gagnon guy. AHL bottom. There's the first AHL player. All right, whatever. Sim to user pick. Low potential. Probably won't need him. These are probably just like waste of draft picks, anyways. You know, 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rounds. You know, you're not gonna get anything good that way. Grinders. Wait, I'm gonna see if I can find an enforcer here. I need a fighter. Wouldn't that be fun? Enforcer. Okay, so hybrid goalies. Still got a lot of goalies. Oh my goodness. Let's take a look. Two-way forward, power forward, sniper, playmaker, grinder. I'll settle for grinders. Let's take a look at these grinders here. What do we got? I'm gonna go with the good old Canadian boys here. But let's see here. 19 years old. Okay. Oh, I missed his actual weight. And 6'1", 194 pounds. Okay, that's respectable. I'm looking for big guys here. 18 years old, 5'11", 174. Okay, not too bad. 6 foot, 185. All right, you know what? We're gonna go with the smallest guy then. We'll go with Cato. Make pick. Let's see what he's all about. An AHL bottom 6 forward, center grinder. You know what? That's fine. Sim options, sim to use pick. Actually, that's the end of the draft. There we go. Okay, so that's all of it. Walsh, Getzlaff, Holmes, Gagnon, and Cato. All right, not too bad. You know, you're not going to get the best players out of this year, but maybe next year I will hold on to my first-round draft pick. Sign to re-sign phase. Yep, sim to re-sign. Oh, no, sorry. I have to re-sign my players. Yeah, re-sign phase. That's where I want to go. See how many players we got this time. 12 skaters are about to become RFAs, including Timashov. Oh, I need Timashov. He came through for us in the playoffs. I'm happy about that. Okay, so I'm going to re-sign all these players and let you know which ones that I didn't take. All right, hold on a second. All right, and we're back. So I re-signed all the necessary players. The only one, and I mean the only player that did not want to re-sign with Toronto because he feels like he's not going to win with this team, Jake Gardiner. You know what? That's a necessary loss. That gives me a free spot open for a defenseman that wants to come to play for Toronto, who made the Eastern Conference Finals, which I'm pretty sure is going to be booming. Because next year we have all the players that did everything that they were supposed to, except for Jake Gardiner, and I'm okay with that. So let's just check out the free agency pool real quick and see exactly who is available for us. And look at that. Who's that? Jeff Skinner? No, Jeff Skinner's available. Tyler Myers? Oh shit. That actually might be and nobody's interested in him. He's listed as a top 4 defenseman, 29 years old. Let's just see how well he did last year. All right, let's see here. Oh boy, but his production surely dropped. But he's a two-way defender. Oh boy, 6'8". Yeah, he is a tall boy. So you know what? He could. Okay, that one's questionable. I'm not entirely sure yet. But look at that, Jeff Skinner. He is available. It's a top 6 forward. Not bad. And Matt Duchene. Oh my God, Matt Duchene. Didn't even notice him. What was I thinking? A playmaker. Oh geez. Imagine this playing alongside with Kadri and Ovechkin. Ooh boy. So Matt Duchene, Adam Henrique, Jake Gardiner. Get the hell out of here. Jake Gardiner, Chris Kreider, Ryan Ellis. Oh boy. We got a very interesting free agency pool this year. Let's just check out the goalies and see if there's anybody that I could pick up here. Interested. What am I doing? We want, there it is. We want goalies. Let's see who's available for us. Ooh, Steve Mason, an elite goaltender. Oh boy, and Chad Johnson, Dustin Tokarski. Okay, so there's pretty decent goaltenders here. Even like Wedgwood. Never even heard of this guy. He's a minor starter. Okay, so wow. Steve Mason's listed as an elite goaltender. Would that be okay for Toronto? No, I think I'd still keep Vasilevsky because he still has room to grow at 86 overall for Steve Mason. My goalie Vasilevsky would be okay. He'll probably surpass the 86 overall mark. But look at that. I wouldn't mind picking up Tyler Myers and Matt Duchene. I certainly got the money for it. At least I hope it. Yeah, I got $17 million in cap space. I can pick up a few players if I wanted to. Oh, Adam Henrique. Chris Kreider wouldn't be so bad down there too. Okay, so there's some really. Oh, is that Matt Stone? Oh, okay, no, it's not Matt Stone. But my goodness, we got a really good free agency pool right now. All right, so these are the free agents. I don't know who to go for just yet, but I'm mainly leaning on Tyler Myers and Matt Duchene, which I wouldn't mind. And then some top 6 scoring in Adam Henrique. I want to see exactly what he did for New Jersey. Full career stats as a top 6 forward. You know, that's really good numbers for top 6 forward. I wouldn't mind him playing alongside my rookies. All right, so that's the free agents. That'll be it for this episode for now. I'll get to the free agents in the next one. Get out. There we go. All right, so there we are. So if you were watching, thanks for stopping by. Go Leafs go, and have yourselves a wonderful day. Take good care of yourselves.